So in this video, we'll start editing all these variables and we're gonna give them the actual name they should have. So basically that's the last name. That is the name for the last name. Then we'll have address. I think we have the same thing here as the address. Phone, email, username, password, password too. So last name, address done, email is email, phone is phone, username is username. So let's fill this out. Username is username, phone, email, all is done, address is done. So now password is left and confirm password is left. So confirm password and password. Okay, let's see. So we can't make any mistake, spelling mistake at all. So if you need to always double check and make sure that everything is fine perfectly as it is. So submit and everything is fine. Yes, so we are all done for this portion so far now. Now I'm gonna create another if statement here. So this one I will gonna check whether this password is matching exactly with password 2 or not. So this password, this two has to match. If it doesn't match, then I'm gonna have a else statement. So I'm gonna say like echo. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put an alert here. So to write alert inside the echo, that's the way we should do it. Script and alert, then we need to close the script tag. And obviously we need to have the semicolon, otherwise the PHP will give you the error. So we're gonna put like that's the message we're gonna display. But if the password doesn't match, so that's going to be the displayed, else statement will be displayed. But if password matches with each other, then we'll write down a SQL query here. So first $sign will initiate a variable SQL. Suppose we write it as SQL insert, and then we're gonna do the double quote and then semicolon. We'll write insert into the table name. So basically, what is the table name? We don't need this connect because it is actually connected, so we don't need this anymore. So we're gonna go to the MyAdmin PHP. So to find out, Yes, we will find out. So if we click on the this is the database, this is the user form, that's our table. So if you click on the table, we can see the structure. So basically that's the table name. We're going to copy the table name first, exactly as it is. Then I'm gonna get the table values from here. First name, last name, address, phone, email, username, password, confirm password. So this is all the column name. We have got it exactly as it is shown in the phpMyAdmin table, exactly as it is. So we have copied it from here. So then we're going to write down the values. So in the values field, I'm going to put the single quote inside the parenthesis, and I'm going to start inserting these variables one by one according to the column name. So I'll follow exactly whatever the column name I put. I'll assign the variables exactly according to the column name one by one, so that right values goes inside the right column. And also, I just remember I don't need the ID because I'm not getting any variable for that. So that's for another code. I don't need the ID for now. So I'm going to start copying one by one. It is a bit tedious at the beginning because like our form is quite big, so that's what it is. So we'll do it one by one without a problem. The reason I'm putting the single quote here, because most of these are almost all of the variables are basically string value. So any string value or text character value, you need to put them inside the double quote or the single quote in PHP. So that is the rule. I could have type these things down, but like to save time and also not to make any mistakes, any spelling error, I'm just doing it copy and paste as quickly as possible. So this is the SQL query, should work. I'm going to put a capital I and capital I here. So it should work like this. Let's save the file. Now I'm going to write another variable. So I'm going to write SQL code MySQL query. Inside that, I'm gonna assign two variables. So one variable will be this one. From the connect php.php file, the variable we have assigned here, we're gonna use this variable inside this as the first parameter, and the second parameter will be this particular variable which we have declared here, which is gonna be used to insert the values inside the database. So I'm gonna write another if and else statement here. So this particular variable, we're going to put that as a condition. If it is working, if it is connecting to the database, then we're gonna create an alert box for the user, so the user can see that their data has been inserted properly inside the database. So they're gonna get a confirmation message. Or there will be an error. So for that, we'll just copy this same error code. So basically that's gonna help us and reduce our time for coding. So this is gonna give the exact error and where it has gone wrong. So it will be easier for us to debug at the end. So now the time has come to check our code, whether it's working or not. So we'll go to this user registration. So it is loading now. So you already know how to do it. So basically, if you click on a file, copy the path, right click on the file, copy the path, and then paste it in this browser, and then just delete this portion and just put the localhost, and then it should work. So let's see. So write so that's I'm gonna write. So I'm gonna fill up some information. That is the information I'm just giving. So let's say at phone number, just put a random phone number. Username, just put like Nick. And then put the password. So I'm gonna put as a default 1234. Same way I'm gonna put the password 1234. Now let's press the submit. Yes, we got the confirmation. Database has successfully been inserted in. That has been successfully inserted inside the database. So I'm gonna click on it and I'm gonna cancel this particular part. So now let's check in our database what's happening inside the table. So yeah, we can see the first data which we have inserted just now. It has been inserted into inside the table, exactly the form we have done. So yeah, that's what it is. So successfully we have done the first part. So next videos I'm gonna start showing you the other forms and how can update and delete these datas. Thank you.